Intermittent fasting, good, bad, what's it all about? All I've heard about this fasting thing. Well, let me tell you something. Here's the struggle we have. Oh, just an FYI, I'm Dr. Ray from Chiropractic Plus. And one of our struggles is, as our society, to be 100% honest, the majority of people don't have much time away from food. I mean, it's not like we're going to be surprised, like, we're going to get our next meal. We got to go out hunting and gathering. And it's not true. You got to jump in your car or call up some of the services that bring you food, whether it's Uber Eats or whether it's DoorDash or whatever. I mean, the food is just there. And so when we get hungry, we just make a phone call, jump in our cars, even maybe we make some food. I mean, that would be a rarity in today's world, but the whole problem we run into is that we're in a constant state of feed. And see, the body is supposed to cycle. It's supposed to go through cycles of build and cycles of tear down, build and tear down. Now, this tear down process, there's different names for it. There's apoptosis, where the cells are actually popping, and they're programmed cell death, which is activated through the nervous system. That's a chiropractic plug right there. And then the other one is autophagy, where it actually eats the dead tissues and cleans up the debris, and a bit of a cleanse, if you will. And then there's the feeding time, where you're putting healthy food, where the body uses that to rebuild us, whether it's our muscles, whether it's our heart, liver, spleen, kidney, I mean, whatever pieces of the anatomy need to be regenerated. But when we're in a constant state of feed, I want you to imagine for a second having a bad foundation, or footing, we'll say, which is the very bottom of the foundation. They pour that sucker down a little piece of concrete with some rebar in it, and that gives a nice foundation for ultimately a beautiful home. But if that's not good, and then you pour concrete, a foundation on top of it, and you do it in the middle of winter when it does, and there's no accelerant in it to make it dry faster, and then it starts to get cracks and it crumbles, and then the subflooring was left out in the rain and the weather. And that's kind of what happens, is you're building garbage on top of garbage on top of garbage, and you're building a bad body, and there's never time for the body to regenerate itself. And then as a consequence, we become sicker and sicker and sicker. So that's what fasting is for. Now, again, what I encourage is the intermittent fasting, which is a 8-hour eating window and a 16-hour fast 3 days a week. It's a wonderful opportunity to create that regenerative ability. So you feed it, you let it build its magical stuff. There's going to be debris and garbage. You're not building a house. There's going to be trash around. Then the body will clean it up and make sure it's, it's a little fine tuning and pick up the trash, and then do it again and do it again and do it again. It's a great opportunity. Now, you can also go into longer periods of fasting during challenge periods, like coming into holiday seasons and whatnot. We're eating a bunch of trash. I'm just not going to eat for, like, I've gone as long as 7 days. And it's amazing, because on day 3 is when your mind gets clear. Now, guys, day 2 is when you eat stuff out of the trash can. So I'm just telling you that day 3 for me is quite a struggle. But past day 2, 3, 4, we start getting into that. Pretty soon it's like, hey, I just don't need to eat. And the body will clear out all that garbage, and your mind becomes clear. So it's a nice strategy for getting the body healthy. So some intermittent fasting thoughts and ideas to apply. If this video makes sense to you, please share it with a friend. And then if you friend us and friend us on Facebook, or like us, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. All these different things are strategies so we can help get this health message out to others. So again, thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your night. See ya. Bye. Day, whatever it is. See ya.